Okay, now I got it. Kept popping up a weird little window that wouldn't let me get past it. So thank you. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Last week we had brought forth in the absence of Julia, and I don't know, Julia, if you brought something forward when you got back, but we had brought forward last week just the 5 elements, and we did a little meditation on the 5 elements. So I thought this evening I'd take one of those elements and we'd just do a little deeper dive in the meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and invite you to take whatever position works best for you for the meditation. Maybe it's lying down or sitting upright. Maybe it's just reading a book or feeding the dogs like Jake. And I'm just going to take a minute and slow things down with a little bit of breathing. If you have a breathing exercise for yourself, fantastic. I'm going to take in 3 very slow, deep inhalations, filling both the abdomen and the chest cavity. I'm going to do a slow count of 8, and then I'm going to exhale for a slow count of 8. I'll do that 3 times, and then we'll go ahead this evening and meditate on water. As we continue to breathe, as we inhale, feel the oxygen as it comes in through the nose, fills the lungs, nourishes our bodies, gives us energy. And as we exhale, let go of the day. Just breathe. Take a moment, be mindful of any tension that might be at the top of your head, between your ears, the forehead, the cheeks. Relax the jaw, down through the neck. Just breathe. Bring to mind any tension that might be in the shoulders, the upper arms, down past the elbows, out the palms of the hands. Just let go and just breathe. Bring to mind any tension that might reside in the chest, in the back, down through the abdomen. Let it roll down through the hips, down the legs, past the knees. Just release any tension left into the ground through the bottoms of your feet. And just breathe. And just take a moment and imagine a small creek out in a field. See the water as it gently flows at your feet, as it winds down through a grass-fed valley. Just breathe. See the bright blue sky above, gentle clouds as they float by. Feel the sun as it kisses your forehead. Feel the breeze as it touches your face. Gently look down at the water as it slowly rolls by. See some beautiful fish swimming below. The bright colors of red and yellow, blue and green. Just imagine the vibrant colors of the fish below the water. Take a moment and feel the joy as it swells up inside of you. You're perfectly still in a beautiful place. The water gently rolls by. As you breathe, just feel the joy as it continues to grow within. Feel it as it starts in your solar plexus. Feel the warmth of joy as it radiates through the chest, up through the heart, through the throat, straight up out of the top of your head. Just feel the joy as it flows through you. Completely at peace. As you look into the water, feel a teardrop of joy as it gently falls from your cheek into the creek. See the ripples that it makes as it touches. Just be mindful of that teardrop of joy as it gently flows down the creek, winds and rolls amongst the rocks, gently bobs up and down. Feel that tear as it just flows outward into the rest of the water and becomes a part of the creek itself. Let it flow downhill. Gently just feel the water as it flows downward and downward. As you relax more and more. As the water flows down, it moves amongst the hills and gently flows into a larger river. Imagine the waterways as they get larger. The river grows as it continues to move. As the waterways grow, so does the joy from the teardrop. And just let that water continue on down the river, past the rocks, blue sky above, the sun. sound of rushing water. Just breathe. Watch that river as it continues to flow down and gently flows into the ocean. Imagine the vastness of the water below. Let that joy grow within the ocean itself and just spread. And just breathe. As you look out over the ocean, see the little tiny teardrop shimmering in the sunlight. As the sun grows warmer, the teardrop begins to fade as it gently turns to cloud and slowly rises up into the air. And just stay with it as it floats gently upwards, gently becomes a part of a cloud floating overhead. Just breathe. Watch the cloud as it floats over the ocean. Feel the cloud as it gently changes shape. Nowhere to go and nothing to be. Just a cloud of joy. Just breathe. Soon the other clouds slowly gather together. And as they approach the land, they begin to darken in color. See the land as it approaches. Beautiful mountains that are on the shoreline. Large pillars of rock. As the cloud gently gets closer and closer to the mountain, it begins to rise. The water condenses. As it reaches the top of the mountain, the joy is released as snow, gently falling down, gently falling down. Now the tear of joy is a snowflake of joy as it gently falls down, down, and gently lands on the side of the mountain. Feel the peace and the isolation of the mountaintop. The sun still above, the sky begins to clear. The snowflake begins to melt. And soon, the snowflake of joy becomes that of a drop of water that slowly trickles down into another creek. Continues to go downward and downward through the mountains, down into the valleys. Just breathe. Once again, see the tear of joy as it floats to the top of the creek. Creek as it gently comes down through the valley. Warm sun above. And as you see the teardrop come, gently reach down with your hand and scoop it up. And gently take it in. Taking in the teardrop of joy that you once held. Recognize the journey that it has taken. Mindful of it being connected to everything and everywhere. Feel its warmth as it goes down your throat, into your stomach, and just feel the warmth and the peace. And just breathe. Water is a part of us. It is the element of creativity. It's the element of compassion. The element of imagination. It flows within us all. Just breathe. And go ahead and take a deep breath. Gently bring yourself back to the room, back to the Sangha. Be gentle with yourself. And we'll slowly return to one another. Everybody. So let's go ahead and just settle in and we'll do a dedication of merit. This evening we brought forward the element of water. We connected it from ourselves and to the earth, how it traveled downstream into the oceans, back to the sky, to the mountains, and came back home. Everything's so interconnected. As we move forward in our day and our week, may we recognize with the bag of waters that we come across in our days, everybody is on their own journey and we're all connected. You have a wonderful evening, a great week. So glad to have you two back. Namaste.